Hi students, in previous lecture we have discussed about nervous system, types of nervous system, types of cells in nervous system and classification of neuron, and last one the structure of multipolar neuron. Today we will discuss about the type of channels present on neuron, resting membrane potential and gradient potential. Firstly, we are going to discuss about the types of ion channels present on neuron. The first channel which present on neuron is leaky channel. That is, leaky channel does not depend on any stimulus and it can open and close without any stimulus. Our next ligand gated channel present on neuron. This channel opens due to binding of ligand. That means chemical and which stimulate the neuron for functioning. The next channel present on neuron is mechanical gated channel which opens due to mechanical touch such as touch pressure, vibration or tissue stretching. And the last one channel present on neuron is voltage gated channel which opens due to voltage stimulus, that is any type of the voltage stimulate can open the voltage gated channel. Here we can see these four type of the channels on the membrane of neuron. In case of first diagram, which do not require any type of stimulus for opening of the channel. In this case, the first channel represent the closed channel and second channel opens the without any stimulus. That is the randomly movement of ions from inside to outside and outside to inside. In case of second type of channel, which is ligand gated channel, here red color dot represent any type of the chemical which can binds to channel, and after the binding of this chemical there is a change in conformation of channel, and due to the conformational change there is arising of a space which helps to allow any type of ion from inside to outside and outside to inside. The third channel, which is named as mechanical gated channel, that is the stimulus which is required to open these channels can be mechanical touch pressure. In first channel, which is closed, there is no movement of ion from inside to outside and outside to inside, but as due to mechanical touch or pressure, that is the mechanical stimulus. In the presence of mechanical stimulus, the channel shows the conformational change, and that conformational change leads to the open of channel and which allow the movement of ion from inside to outside and outside to inside. The last one channel is voltage gated ion channel. Here the stimulus can be arise due to other channel. That means the voltage or the arising of voltage is due to other type of channel, and that voltage stimulate the upcoming channel for opening or closing. In last diagram we can see the red colored channel represent any other type of non-stimulated ligand gated or mechanical stimulated channel, and opening of this channel arise from some changes in concentration of ion along the membrane, and these ions or the voltage or the membrane potential helps to open the closed channel, and then after opening it allows the entry of any type of voltage gated specific ion. Next we have the resting membrane potential. What is resting membrane potential? Before the explanation of resting membrane potential, we have to know that what is membrane potential. Membrane potential is the potential of the plasma membrane which bears any type of charge, that is positive or negative, inside or outside the membrane. Generally in a simple cell or animal cell, the outer side represent the positive charge due to maximum concentration of positive charged ion, and inside represent the negative membrane potential which is due to the maximum concentration of negatively charged ion inside the plasma membrane. Here the term is resting membrane potential, that is there is no requirement of stimulus to know the resting membrane potential. Let's discuss about the definition. The resting membrane potential is an electrical potential difference that exists across the plasma membrane of an excitable cell under resting condition. That means the membrane of the cell should be in resting phase, and during the resting phase what is the potential difference, electric potential difference across the membrane of that cell is named as resting membrane potential. In neurons, the resting membrane potential ranges from -40 to -90 millivolt. Here the minus sign represents the inner side membrane or the cytoplasmic region, that is towards the cytoplasmic region the negatively charged ion concentration is maximum, and the membrane potential value represents the electric potential inside the cell. Therefore the value of resting membrane potential is in minus. In case of neuron, this value is -40 to -90 millivolt, but in case of other cell it differs, and a typical value for resting membrane potential of neuron is -70 millivolt. This is an average value of membrane potential across the neuron cell. There are some factors which are responsible for the resting membrane potential, that is existence of resting membrane potential is balanced by some other factors. Out of these factors, one factor is unequal distribution of ions in the third factor is responsible for the resting membrane potential is electrogenic nature of sodium potassium ATPs. The electrogenic means production of electrical activity in living tissues. Here in this diagram we can see that all the three factors which are responsible for the resting membrane potential. Here this is the diagram of plasma membrane, and upper region represent the extracellular fluid or non-cytosolic region, and lowest region represent the cytosolic region. Here the four channels are present on plasma membrane of neuron. First one is potassium leaky channel, second one is sodium leaky channel, and last one is sodium potassium ATPase. These three channels are responsible for the resting membrane potential. When the cell is in resting phase, here these three channels going to work. Potassium leaky channels always allow the potassium ions from cytosolic region to extracellular fluid, and during this resting phase, sodium leaky channels are responsible for allowing sodium ions from extracellular fluid to cytosolic region. And to balance this membrane potential, that is minus 70 millivolt, sodium potassium ATPase also helps by exposing out the three sodium ions from the cytosolic region and import two potassium ions from non-cytosolic region to cytosolic region. Has the new term graded membrane potential. If a neuronal cell do not receive any type of stimulus, then that time neuron is in resting membrane potential. But after getting the stimulus, it becomes graded membrane potential. And here the term is graded membrane potential. A graded potential is a small deviation from the resting membrane potential that makes the membrane either more polarized or lesser polarized. Here we have the two situations after the stimulus. Suppose we have a neuron in resting phase with resting membrane potential, and we provide any type of stimulus to the neuron, and this time we have two conditions after getting stimulus: more polarized form and less polarized form of the neuron. More polarized form means there are the maximum negative charge inside the cell, that is in cytoplasmic region. This condition is named as hyperpolarization graded potential. But in case of less polarized graded potential, the cytosolic region having lesser negative charge, and it also named as depolarizing graded potential. In this graph we can clearly explain the graded potential. We have the first graph of hyperpolarizing graded potential, and second one is about depolarizing graded potential. Along one axis is the membrane potential in millivolt, minus 80, minus 70, minus 60, and second axis is the time in milliseconds, 0 second or 10 second. As the resting membrane potential is minus 70 millivolt, then this graph represents the black line, the resting membrane potential of neuron cell. But as the time passes after the getting stimulus, there is lowering in membrane potential, and it moves towards most negative value of membrane potential downward. After some time, it reforms its resting membrane potential stage. This graph was about hyperpolarizing graded potential. In hyperpolarizing graded potential, the value of membrane potential always maximum negative. But in case of depolarizing graded potential, in resting phase minus 70 millivolt its value after getting stimulus, the value of resting membrane potential or membrane potential starts move towards more positive or lesser more positive value. A minus 70 leads to minus 60 millivolt value. After some time, it reform its state and it will be minus 70 millivolt. The amplitude of graded potential depends on the stimulus strength. That means how much will be membrane potential, more positive or more negative. It depends upon amplitude of graded potential or the strength of stimulus. The greater the stimulus strength, the larger the amplitude of graded potential. In this diagram we can see in upper graph we have the membrane potential value, and after the stimulus, and these graph represents three type of stimulus. In case of first stimulus, the rise in membrane potential value is small, but in case of second stimulus it was high, and in case of third one it was very high. These peaks represent the stimulus strength. In case of first stimulus, the strength of stimulus was smaller, but in case of second, the strength of stimulus was more than first one, and in case of third, the stimulus strength was maximum, and this peak was so much high and represent the minus 70 millivolt value leads to the minus 60 millivolt. Therefore, the value of or the amplitude of graded potential always depend upon the stimulus strength. There are the some factors which are responsible for the graded potential. First factor is ligand gated channel, and second factor is mechanically gated channel. The dendrites of the sensory neuron, mechanically gated channel and ligand gated channel. That means the dendrites region of sensory neuron having two type of channel. First one is mechanically gated and second one is ligand gated. Dendrites and cell body of interneurons and motor neuron. In case of these cells and dendrites of these cells, there are only ligand gated channels. Hence, graded potential occurs mainly in the dendrite and cell body of a neuron. These are the factors which are responsible for the graded potential and type of channels present on different region of sensory neuron. Thank you.